Safe handling of glassware. Where would we be without glass, a material that's been refined across centuries of invention and reinvention? In the laboratory, glass is everywhere. Beakers, flasks, bottles, jars, tubing, stirrers, pipettes and funnels. This is because glass is unaffected by most chemicals. If glass is struck or dropped or is subjected to too much pressure, it can crack or shatter and may result in an injury. Some glassware-related cut injuries can be serious, causing blood loss and needing doctor's attention. There's also the damaged equipment to consider, which can be expensive and hard to replace. Glassware means all the vessels, apparatus, container, equipment or instruments made up of glass, which are handled or used in places like laboratories, stores, kilo labs, glass bowling areas, etc. Inspecting and handling glassware before use. Before starting work, always visually inspect the glassware for flaws, cracks and chips. If defects or sharp edges are detected, then the glassware should not be used and immediately sent for repair or disposal. The first thing to do while working with glassware is to determine whether the type and capacity of the glassware selected are suitable to carry out the work safely. Each piece of laboratory glassware is made for a specific purpose, and it is important to use it only for that purpose. Makeshift apparatus is almost unstable, and it is often an incident waiting to happen. Ensure that the appropriate glassware is selected for experiments, depending on the reactions and other connected activities. Avoid using of hydrofluoric acid with glassware, as it reacts with glass and can crack or damage the glassware. Proper handling of glassware is also important. Always use 2 hands while carrying any glassware. Position 1 hand under the glass for support. Any transport of glassware for the purpose of laboratory use or cleaning should be carried using trolleys with trays or bottle carriers and not with bare hands. In many procedures, glassware is heated to extreme temperatures or cooled to very low temperatures. Fast cooling and heating should be avoided as it may lead to thermal shock and damage the glassware. Storage and handling. Identify and demark the area in which glassware is to be stored. Keep it well away from shelf edges. Don't let instruments roll around in drawers. When there is occasional glass breakage, the safe way to collect the glass is with a dustpan and brush. Never use bare hands. Cloth napkins, cloth towels, sponges or ordinary mops should not be used for cleanup because they can harbor tiny glass particles. Until the glass breakage is cleaned up, the area should be barricaded and caution board displayed. Disposal containers shall be kept in each laboratory, legibly labeled as broken glassware, to deposit the damaged glassware separately. Any cut injury from broken glassware or burn injury during glassware repair should be reported to the Occupational Health Center immediately to get first aid and medical attention. Glassware being sent for glass blowing repair shop shall be cleaned at the lab so that it is free from any residue or any other chemical traces to avoid fire, harmful chemical contamination or injuries and exposures to the persons handling them at the cleaning area or glass blowing area. Glassware or bottles used in laboratory operations shall not be used to prepare or store food or beverages. Using personal protective equipment. A safe lab session starts with proper dressing and area-specific personal protective equipment. All personnel should wear the PPEs as per the PPE matrix displayed in the laboratory and work area. Laboratory personnel should always wear their lab apron, which keeps most splashes of the clothes. Tie up loose long hair It could knock the glassware on the table or get entangled in rotating parts of the equipment. Your eyes are the easiest to hurt and the most important organ to protect. Always wear safety glasses to completely protect your eyes. If you are already wearing spectacles, wear safety glasses over it. In the glass bowling area, didymium safety glasses must be worn at all times during the glass blowing process. Don't wear contact lenses in the lab. They can trap chemical vapors against your eyes. Never use bare hands with hazardous chemicals. Recommended gloves as per the PPE matrix are to be used. Use insulated and heat-resistant gloves when working with extreme temperatures or to unload the hot glassware from the oven. Open shoes and slippers will not protect your feet from spills or broken glasses. Safety shoes are to be worn at all times. Canvas shoes or sports shoes should not be used in the laboratory. Working with glass tubing, the most common lab injuries are cuts from broken glass, especially glass tubing. A typical incident comes from using too much force to push a glass tube through rubber tubes or stopper. Before inserting the glass tube, apply lubricant on the edges and push it gently through the rubber tubes and stoppers. Rotate it if there is any resistance. Make sure you wash off the lubricant before using the glassware. Washing and cleanup. Clean glassware is the central part of all experiments. Glassware washing should be carried out in the designated areas only. Wear safety glasses, PVC apron, safety shoes and gloves while cleaning glassware. While drying the glassware in the oven, do not put the plastic trays used for transporting glassware in the oven. All personnel in glass apparatus washing area shall be trained in standard operating procedures for safe handling and cleaning of glassware. Following your facility's standard operating procedures and remembering what you have learned today will help you to work with glassware safely. Take care, stay safe.